Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Ishvaro Gurunatmeti Murtiveda Vibhagine Vyomavadyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namah. (120) प्रविष्ट इति शब्देन चिदाभासतमोन्विता जीवत्वेनोपलब्धिर्या चितः सैषाभिधीयते. So what is meant by entry of Atma in this embodiment? So Saha Esha refers to Atma. Iha Pravishtaha. Iha refers to our embodiment. What is meant by Pravishtaha? Enter. That Atma enter this embodiment. So Pravesha, actually we have seen Pravesha for all pervasive Sarvyapi Atma is just not possible. And yet Shruti speaks of Pravesha. What is meant by that? So Jivatvena Upalabdhi. Chitaha ya Jivatvena Upalabdhi. The Chaitanya Rupa Atma available in this embodiment as Jiva. And how? Chidabhasa Tamonvita Upalabdhi. That availability, what type of availability it is? Chidabhasa tamonvita. Chidabhasa anvita tamonvita. Chidab endowed with, anvita endowed with. Chidabhasa chaitanya pratibimba. Chidabhasa is chaitanya pratibimba. Tamas ajnana means with jiva. For chidabhasa to be there, what is required? For Chaitanya Pratibimba to be there, Sukh Sharira required. For Sukh Sharira to be there, what else is required? If Sukh Sharira has to be operative, gross body, Sthula Sharira means Sthula Sharira, Sukh Sharira, Chidabhasa, Ajnana. Tamas stands for Ajnana. The Jiva is endowed with these all four facets. So that is what is Jivya Chitaha of Chaitanya. Jivatvena upalabdhi, availability as jiva, as sentient jiva, undergoing all the sukha dukkhatmaka experiences in this embodiment. So that is what is called as pravesha, entry of Atma in this body. That jivatvena upalabdhi, this is further explained in the next stanza, 121. Chidabhasa praveshastu pratyang mohe svato bhave. Tatkaryeshvanuvrutta sa upadhishchit praveshane. Chidabhasa praveshaha tu pratyang mohe swataha ad eva bhavet. Pratyang mohe swataha ad eva bhavet. Tatkaryeshu anuvrittaha saha chit praveshane upadhihi ad bhavati. Tatkaryeshu anupravrittaha saha chit praveshane upadhihi ad bhavati. Now let us see where exactly this Chidabhasa first enters. Chidabhasa, look here, it started with whose entry? Whose entry? Entry of Atma. And what is entry of Atma? Availability as a Jiva. And who is that Jiva? The one who is endowed with Sthula Sukha Sharira we have taken, because here what is told is only Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa without these two Shariras are not possible. So the one who is endowed with two Shariras, Chidabhasa, of course, Ajnana. But first of all, where this Chidabhasa gets cast. What is Chidabhasa? Chaitanya Pratibimba. Reflection of Chaitanya. Where exactly this reflection of Chaitanya gets cast. So that is it. Chidabhasa praveshastu. So entry of the reflection of Chaitanya, Chidabhasa praveshahatu. First where? Pratyang mohe swataha eva bhave. What is the pratyang moha? Pratyagatmanaha moha. So pratyagatmanaha moha means ajnana avidya. So moha here is avidya ajnana, not simply delusion, it's cause ajnana. So pratyagatmanaha, that is moha, so that avidya. So therefore pratyag mohe means avidyayam, in the avidya. So avidyayam pratyagatmanaha moha avidyayam swataha bhavet, swataha eva bhavet. It takes on its own. Avidya is there or not? Maya is there or not? How do you say? Jagat is there. Jagat is there means cause Maya must be there. Where Maya is there, what happens? Sarvavyapi Chaitanya always is there. In Maya, automatically what happens? The reflection gets cast. Just as the sun is there, the moment you take the mirror out in the sun, the reflection gets cast. So that is what it says. There is no special effort required for Chidabhasa to get cast in the Ajnana. So therefore it says, Chidabhasa praveshastu pratyang mohe means avidyayam swataha eva. It takes place on its own. Again here, that Chidabhasa pravesha, what you mean by entry of Chidabhasa? Getting, that is the casting of the reflection of Chaitanya in Ajnana, avidya, that's all. So availability of the reflection, that is what is called entry. So pratyang mohe swataha bhave. Then how about this Chidabhasa in its effect? What are those effects? Antakarna, that means the Indriyas, Dehas, he says, Tat karyeshu anuvrittaha saha chit praveshane upadhi bhavati. Now tell me. Chaitanya has got reflected where? In the Ajnana. Now what is the relation between Ajnana and all upadhis? What are upadhis? Our upadhis, Antakarna, Deha, the Indriyas, all these are upadhis. What is the relation between avidya, ignorance and these upadhis? Cause effect. Avidya, Ajnana is the cause, upadhi is the effect. Now in the effect upadhi, the embodiment, cause ignorance is there or not? When in the ignorance the Chidabhasa is there, automatically in the effect also Chidabhasa is bound to in here. So therefore it says, Tat karyeshu, tasya tasya here, tasyaha karyeshu. What is tasyaha? Avidyayaha karyeshu. In the effect of avidya. So avidyayaha karyeshu. What are those? Buddhyadishu. In the buddhi, etc. Antakarna buddhi, etc. Avidya karyeshu, buddhyadishu. Anuvrittaha saha. Saha anuvrittaha. With the saha mohaha. What moha? Ajnana. Anuvrittaha, that inheres. Why? The avidya, that this buddhyadi are the effect of the cause avidya. Cause always inheres in the effect. Anuvrittaha saha. What happens? Chit praveshane upadhi bhavati. Becomes the upadhi for chit praveshane means for the entry of Chaitanya, that is for the entry of Chidabhasa. Why? Wherever Ajnana is there, Chidabhasa is there. In the upadhi, Ajnana cause is there, Chidabhasa automatically gets, that is infused there. That is how Upadhi Chit Prakasha Praveshane Bhavati. In this manner, in the entire Upadhi of ours, what is available now? Reflection of Chaitanya is available, Chidabhasa is available. First, where it gets cast? In the Ajnana, otherwise also called Prakriti, Maya, there, and it here. Now, what does this mean? Who actually enters now? Atma enters or Chidabhasa enters? See, availability of Pratibimba, reflection of Chaitanya in the Ajnana is called as Chidabhasa Pravesha. And that Chidabhasa Pravesha is available in the Upadhi because Upadhi is the product of the cause Avidya. So who actually enters now? Chaitanya or Chidabhasa? Why does the Shruti say that Saha Atma? Atma has entered. Why does he say? According to who has entered? You've got still doubt? Chidabhasa or Atma? Chidabhasa, available, who is available? Chidabhasa. Atma, there is no question of entry at all because he is Atma, he or she, you can't say, okay. We have to say he. Atma, it only actually, it has to be it. So anyway, so because in Sanskrit the Atma word is masculine, therefore we have to say, we say he, we say, okay. So, now, actually who has entered? Chidabhasa. How do you say Atma has entered? Yes, you are right. Actually Atma has not entered, but who has entered? Chidabhasa has entered. But that is where the blunder is committed. So that is where the problem starts. So the entry of Chidabhasa is superimposed due to ignorance on Chaitanya. Actually entry belongs to whom? Chidabhasa. But not knowing the fact, ignorantly, it is superimposed, attributed to who? Chaitanya Rupa Atma. So therefore, yes, you are right. That is, so if this is the case, we have to say the entry, Pravesha is of Chidabhasa and not Chaitanya Rupa Atma. Right, that is correct. But what has been done is, the entry of Chidabhasa is mistakenly attributed to Chaitanya Rupa Atma, which is explained with an illustration also. Japa kusuma raktatvam sphatike kalpyate yatha. Chidabhasa praveshoyam chityadhyaropyate tatha. Aropite is that P corrected to Pya. Aropyate tatha. Correct. Yatha, Anvaya, Yatha, Japa kusuma raktatvam sphatike kalpyate. Tatha ayam chidabhasa praveshaha chiti adhyaropyate. Chiti adhyaropyate. Illustration is sphatika and japa kusuma. You know what is japa kusuma flower? Huh? Issue? It's called shoe flower. Hibiscus, I thought hibiscus. Shoe, it's called shoe flower. Areva, I didn't know. Shoe flower. Popular the shoe flower. Hibiscus, red hibiscus. Oh, plenty they grow. Okay, so that red is a shoe flower. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know how that word has come shoe. It is used for all. Ganesha is very fond of that. Ganesha is very fond of that. And you know, the bushes type, no, they grow like anything. So fine. So, and that is easily available. Most of the season it is available as such. So that monsoon it is too much, but it is easily available. Now, just yatha japa kusuma raktatvam sphatike kalpyate. Illustration is like this. There is a crystal. Just near the crystal, there is this hibiscus or shoe flower, red shoe flower is there. How does the crystal appear to be? It appears to be red. Not in a piece of glass, it should be a crystal. So because now he says, just as japa kusuma raktatva. The Raktatvam is the red color of the shoe. You see, Spatike Kalpyate is mistaken to be the feature of what? Spatika, because Spatika appears to be red in color. Truly it is colorless, but it appears to be red. It is color. How? Not knowing that crystal is colorless. So tadva tatha, in the same manner, ayam chidabhasa pravesha. Actually entry belongs to whom? Chidabhasa. So what happens? Chiti adhyaropyate. Not knowing the fact, it is attributed, superimposed, adhyaropyate, superimposed, attributed to whom? Chaitanya Rupa Atma. That is why Shruti says that is Saha Pravishtaha. So that is further explained now, Pravesha. Sutradhisthanu paryantam jagat srishtvatma mayaya. Sabhasaika sahayena saeva pravishat paraha. Sutradhisthanu paryantam jagat atmamaya srishtva saha eva paraha sabhasaika sahayena pravishat saha eva paraha sabhasaika sahayena pravishat. So this Paramatma, what did he do? Sutradhisthanu paryantam jagat atmamaya srishtva. Srishtva, having created what? Jagat. Which Jagat? Sutradhisthanu paryantam. Beginning from Sutra. Who is Sutratma? Hiranyagarbha. So Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha to Sthanu. Sthanu, any inert object in the world. So A to Z of the creation. Beginning from the Hiranyagarbha up to Sthanu, can be tree also. Immobile things. Immobile things are Sthanu, or any insignificant creature. Means up to entire the A to Z of the creation. So Jagat Atma Mayaya Srishtva, having created. How having created? Atma Maya, by one's own Maya. That is Maya that belongs to whom? Paramatma itself, because Maya, the creative power, has no separate existence apart from Paramatma. Atma Maya Srishtva. Then what did that Paramatma do? Saha eva, the same Paramatma, Saha eva, Paraha. Paraha refers to Paramatma. So Saha eva, Paraha. What did he do? Paraha. Sabhasaika sahayena pravishat. Pravishat, entered. Yes, no, not Sabhasa. Swabhasa, correct. Swabhasaika, not Sabhasa. Swabhasaika sahayena. Swabhasaika sahayena. Swasya abhasaha swabhasaha. One's own abhasa. What is that one's own abhasa? Chidabhasa. So Chidabhasa. So saha eka sahayena. That is, with the help of only Chidabhasa, in the sense, if Chidabhasa were not available, such entry cannot be, that means, imagined at all or cannot be considered at all. So Swabhasaika sahayena, by entry of that one's own Chidabhasa. So what did that do? Paraha eva, pasaha eva paraha, pravishat, entered. Entered where? Entered in this embodiment. Actually entered, Chidabhasa entered, but it is superimposed on Atma as though Atma entered. So in this way, the Chaitanya Rupa Atma is available as Jiva in this embodiment, and that is what is called as the entry Pravesha. Now, how far he has entered in the body? So body has got a certain dimension. So what is the, from what point to what point the body has, the Atma has entered, Chidabhasa is available. There is a limit. What is that? That is stored in the Shruti. Anakagrebhya. Anakagrebhya. So the Shruti is what? sa esha iha pravishtaha anakagrebhya. Anakagrebhya is saying up to the tip of the nail, up to the end of the nail. So the meaning of this up to the end of the nail is being given along with the reasoning why it is only up to the end of the nail and not also further in the nail. So reason also is being given. Anakagrebhya ityuktyan Maryadasya praveshane Ukta sparshena chaitanyam Nakagravadhi lakshate. Anakagrebhya, this much you put in inverted comma, is a Shruti phrase. Anakagrebhya iti uktya asya praveshane maryada ukta. Maryada ukta. Stop. That sentence is over. Sparshena chaitanyam nakagravadhi lakshate. So what Shruti says? Anakagrebhya iti uktya. By the statement of the Shruti, what is that? Anakagrebhya. What is anakagrebhya? Up to the end of the nail. By this statement, what Shruti means is asya praveshane maryada ukta. Asya means atmanaha, of this atmanaha, praveshane for entry, maryada ukta. Maryada here means limit, boundaries. So maryada, not in vernacular. What is vernacular maryada? Honor, etc. Not that honor. I think in Kerala, maryada means shame, I think. No? No? I think so. No, not that? Okay. Limit, okay. So therefore, maryada is limit. So that limit, boundary. Asya praveshane. Asya praveshane. Kasya praveshane. Atmanaha praveshane. For the entry of Atma, the limit is told. What is that limit? Up to the nail, not beyond. It means in the nail it is not there. How do you say so? The reasoning is given. Why it is so? Upapatti, the reason is given. You can verify. In the nail, you can't feel it. Suppose you take a needle and slightly prick the nail. Do you feel the pain? But anywhere else, you get the sensation. That means Chidabhasa is not available in the nail. Or hair. Suppose if Chidabhasa were there in the hair end, no hair cutting salons at all. Barbers will be no, they did not pass. Nobody has to, should shave can shave the beard. So that is the, so there also it is not available. You can by touch you can find out. So say the reasoning is given. Sparshena chaitanyam nakagravadhi lakshate. By sparsha, the chaitanya is lakshate. Lakshate is perceived or noticed or found. Lakshate, perceived, noticed or found. Lakshate. There is an alternate reading in Vartika Sara. In the place of lakshate, there is labhyate. Labhyate shows upalabdhi, available. If it is lakshate, it is perceived so, noticed so, found so. If it is labhyate, it is available. We can verify from our sense of touch that is there. Now further, so this Shruti statement is over. All this is from which mantra of Upanishad? 147 of Brihadaranyaka. Remember that. 147 of Brihadaranyaka, phrase by phrase, phrase by phrase, he is now analyzing. Now, this availability of Chidabhasa in the body is not uniform. Not uniform? Yes, uniform. It is uniform and not uniform. Two ways the Chidabhasa is available for two distinct purposes. So, that is now being shown how Chidabhasa available in certain places for specific purposes, other all over the body for general sustenance of the body. In both ways, Chidabhasa is available. The two aspects of the availability of Chidabhasa is explained the Shruti by the phrase Yatha Kshuraha Kshuradhane Avahitaha Syat Vishwambharo Va Vishwambhara Kulaye Tamna Pashyanti. This is the phrase from Shruti that is going to be explained now. Yatha Kshuraha. Kshuraha means asihi in the sense the razor. Asi means khadga, sword. Here it is the razor, just as a razor. Example is that of keeping the different types of the razor by the barber in his leather bag. Old time example, okay. The barbers, they have to use different types of the razors, and they used to carry a leather bag. So leather bag as such. And in that leather bag there used to be different compartments, or that is all, there used to be that. And in that, so he used to keep. So like that say, Yatha Kshuraha, that is Kshuraha, the razor, Kshuradhane Avahita. Kshuradhane is the leather bag of the barber. Nowadays, you can have the pockets. Pocket in the what is that? Your briefcase, etc. Pockets, etc. But this is a very nice thing. In the olden days, even those people who had not nowadays, who had the habit of eating the pan, they used to carry a not leather bag but a cloth bag. So in that such companies, pockets were there. In that they used to keep in this one tuna, then betel nut, then all this is like this pan and all that different things ingredient there. They used to keep it that way. Even today, acha. And that bag will not be washed for lifelong. they never wash it. It is like that only. It is you have to take for granted that way and take like a quilt. It is like a quilt type it is. So that is what it is. Even today they use great. Available. Okay. I say nowadays they use for putting certain things, like your bill and this and that, like that they use that. Okay, that's why. Big one they hang on the wall as such. So in the different pockets they go on putting dump there. So just like this. Okay. So that is what but it was the leather bag because what is there is only razor. So that's why. So Kshuradhane Avahitaha Avahita means available inside, hidden as it were. Means not seen from outside. If you see the bag, you don't see the razor, but inside that is there. That is Avahitaha Syat. So that is one example. Other example is this is for specific availability. For general availability, now he says Vishwambharaha va Vishwambhara Kulaye Tamna Pashyanti. Vishwambharaha is Agni, fire. Vishwambhara is fire. So where is available? Vishwambhara Kulaye. Vishwambhara Kulaya is fuel, or what is called as Arani. Arani for yajnas, the fire is kindled by churning of the two wooden blocks. They are called Aranis. So that Arani is called Vishwambhara Kulaya, or any fuel also is called Vishwambhara Kulaya, means fire is available in it. So just the fire is available in any fuel. So this will be explained now. The author is going to explain. But what happens? Tam na pashyanti. Nobody sees that. The razor is not available for seeing just like that unless you take it out. Fire is available in the fuel. Unless it burns, you can't see it. So that it is there, but it is not seen. Likewise, the Chidabhasa is available in the body in twofold ways. How? He explained. Samannena visheshacha chiddeham vyapya vartate. Drishtantabhyam dvayi vrittir dvividhabhyamihochyate. Chit सामान्येन विशेषाच्च देहं व्याप्य वर्तते द्वयी वृत्तिः द्विधाभ्यां दृष्टान्ताभ्याम् इह उच्यते। द्वयी वृत्तिः द्विधाभ्यां दृष्टान्ताभ्याम् इह उच्यते। Chit, that is Chaitanya, so it permeates in the body. It spreads in the body. How? Not directly, but through Chidabhasa. So how exactly does it spread there, permeate or inhere in the body? There are two ways. यथा अक्षुरः अक्षुरधाने अवहिता स्यात् विश्वम्भरो वा विश्वम्भरकुलाये तं न पश्यन्ति. So in this statement here, in this statement of Shruti, so it is being told. What exactly is told in the Shruti is being explained now. दारु कृत्स्नमभिव्याप्य यथाग्निर्दारुणि स्थितः संव्याप्य तद्वदखिलं देहमात्मा व्यवस्थितः यथा अग्निः कृत्स्नं दारु अभिव्याप्य दारुणि स्थितः. यथा अग्निः कृत्स्नं दारु अभिव्याप्य दारुणि स्थितः तद्वत् आत्मा अखिलं देहं संव्याप्य व्यवस्थितः. तद्वत् आत्मा अखिलं देहं संव्याप्य व्यवस्थितः. The first example wherein how samanyena in general Chaitanya pervades the body. Chaitanya means Chidabhasa, pervades the body in general like this. Yatha, just as Agnihi, fire, Kritsnam Daru Abhivyapya. Kritsnam, entire Daru is the wood. And Daru here is accusative singular, not nominative singular. It is accusative singular. So the fire pervading the entire wood, abhivyapya. So what does it do? Daruni sthitaha. So daruni, in the wood it remains. The fire is there. It may not be seen. It is there latent in the wood. So pervading the entire wood. Tadvat, in the same manner, Atma, what does Atma do? Akhilam deham samvyapya vyavastita. Atma. Here Atma is actually Jiva. So what is the Atma is? Atma available in the body by pravesha. What is that? Jiva rupena. That Jiva. Atma stands for Jiva. Jiva. So tadva, the fire in the field. Akhilam deham samvyapya. Having pervaded the entire body, vyavastitaha remains. Now the Vishesha Vritti, now, this Samanya Vritti, Vishesha Vritti, the example of the razor in the bag. Tasthavas samvyapya yatha kshura patram kshuраstatha. श्रोत्रादिनाडि मध्यस्थस्तनुवमो व्याप्य संस्थितः. There, that yaya is there, no? Correct it for yatha. Many mistakes are there. Yaya to be corrected. Yatha. Take anvaya. Yatha Kshuraha, Kshurapatram, Asamvyapya Tasthav. Take the sandhi breaking in the first phrase. Tasthav, Asamvyapya. By sandhi has become Tasthava Samvyapya. tasthau asamvyapya. So that is the sandhi. Anvaya now. Yatha kshuraha kshurapatram asamvyapya tasthau tatha श्रोत्रादि नाड़ी मध्यस्थः श्रोत्रादि नाड़ी मध्यस्थः तनुम अव्याप्य संस्थितः तनुम अव्याप्य संस्थितः just as यथा just as क्षुरः क्षुरपात्रम असंव्याप्य तस्थौ. A razor, there are, see, in that leather bag of the barber, there are many razors. One razor is only at a particular place in or a particular pocket in the bag, not everywhere. Is it everywhere? No. There are many razors there. So like that, they say, just as yatha kshuraha, as a particular razor, kshurapatram asamvyapya. Kshurapatram is that leather bag of the barber. Asamvyapya, not pervading the entire bag. Tasthau, tasthau means remains. So remains. It is from stha tishtati, what is called as imperfect or lit, third person singular lit, or that is imperfect. No, not imperfect, perfect tense it is. Perfect tense, lit it is called, perfect tense. So tasthau means remains. So without pervading the entire bag, it remains. Tatha, in the same manner, who this Atma, Atma means Jiva in the sense Chidabhasa, how it remains? Shrotradi Nadi Madhyastaha. Chidabhasa available where? In the Shrotra Adi Nadi Madhyastha, in the specific places like sense organs, organs of actions, pranas, etc. In a specific place, Madhyastha, Tanum Avyapya Samstita. And in that way, without pervading the entire body, it remains. Earlier one, Samanyena, all over the body. Other one in a at a specific place with a specific function. Just as the razor in a particular pocket has got a specific utility. So for different types of this thing, he uses the different types of the razors. So like that, here, otherwise no, scissors. Or why even you are, in the microscopes, etc., rough adjustment and fine adjustment, etc., for different types of the purpose. The one job of one will not be done by the other. The job of one razor will not be done by the other. So also, Chidabhasa available in the eyes is meant for seeing the form, available in the ear is meant for hearing, like that the prana for physiological function, so but not all over the body. So that way, so that is what he says is Shrotradi Nadi Madhyastaha. In that way, in the Nadi is of that the nerves, Nadi are the nerves of the Shrotra, etc., ears, etc., abiding there, but not everywhere. Tanu Avyapya, without pervading the entire body. Samstitaha. Samstitaha. This way it remains. So this is the difference between Samanya and Ishesha. So further it is explained. The same examples are being explained further. Kshurapatre sthana bhedad vibhidyante yatha kshuraha. Chaitanyani vibhidyante yatha nadi vibhedataha. Yatha kshuraha kshurapatre sthana bhedat vibhidyante. Sthana bhedat vibhidyante. Tatha nadi vibhedataha chaitanyani vibhidye. Nadi vibhedataha chaitanyani vibhidyante. Now, just as yatha kshuraha, the razors. So, kshurapatre in that leather bag, sthana bhedad vibhidyanti, because of different places they differ in their, that is the nature and also function. For example, a razor may be for shaving, other may be for cutting the nails. Nowadays nail cutters will be there. In olden days, even I think nowadays they cut, the sharp like this, they cut it. So that is razor only, it is like that. For like that for different purpose. One for only for mustache only. So cut the mustache properly, very fine one, and big one for all beard, etc. So like that, so different types of these things will be there. So that being the case. So that is yatha kshuraha kshurapatre sthana bhedat vividyanti. In that leather bag, they differ from one another on account of their places, means their function and the nature also differ. Similarly, tatha nadi vibhedataha, on account of distinction between the nadis, the nerves which are supposed to do different types of function, chaitanyani vibhidyanti. The chaitanyas, literally chaitanyas differ. Chaitanya is only one and the same. Chidabhasa in terms of their function differs. So chaitanyani means chidabhasa. Chidabhasa also in terms of function. Just as you see, electricity is one and the same. But in the bulb, one job, in the fan, other job, refrigerator, third job, air conditioner, other job, heater, other job, like that they differ. Electricity is one and the same, but function-wise they differ. Like that here. So, Chidabhasa, because of the different functions of the nadis, the nerves, it happens what? Vibhidyanti, they differ. So in this way, so Chidabhasa has got two functions now. So one, the general sustenance, other in terms of perception, etc., at different nadis for different purpose. Prapnoti vritti dve jiva swapna jagradavasthayoho. Prapnoti vritti dve jiva swapna jagradavasthayoho. Samanya vritti mevaikam sushupte pratipadyate. Samanya vritti mevaikam sushupte pratipadyate. Pa you correct it, not padya, pratipadyate, pratipadyate, correct it. Anvaya, jivaha swapna jagradavasthayoho de dve vritti, not vrittihi, dve vritti prapnoti. Sushupte ekam eva samanya vrittim pratipadyate. So now we have found that Chidabhasa has two functions. One is samanya, in general, and other is vishesha, specific. Now when these operate, when samanya operates and when vishesha operate, or whether both operate simultaneously, if simultaneously operate, do they operate simultaneously both all along or at a particular time? All this is now told. Jivaha. Now who is the Jivaha? Chidabhasa, endowed with two bodies and ignorance, the Jivaha. Swapna jagradavasthayoho. In these two states of consciousness, states of experience. What are those? Swapna jagradavasthayoho. In the dream state and the waking state, dve vritti prapnoti. Vritti, vrittihi, vritti, vrittayaha. Here it is accusative dual. Vritti, vritti, vrittayaha, vritti, vritti, vrittayaha. Accusative dual. So in the waking and the dream state, jiva has got what? Two functions, dve vrittis, both. Samanyataha and visheshataha, functions of the Chidabhasa, it takes two. So prapnoti, that is for general survival, the samanya vritti, and then for specific perception, the vishesha vritti. Chidabhasa function in both ways, in the waking and the dream state. So that's what it says, dve vritti prapnoti. Whereas in sleep, only one vritti, one function of Chidabhasa is available. So it says, sushupte, in the deep state, ekam eva samanya vrittim pratipadyate. Pratipadyate gains. What is that? Ekam eva samanya vrittim. The Chidabhasa functioning in general. What is that? Sustaining the body. Samanya vritti, to sustain the body. And which is absent? Vishesha vritti is absent. Means what? In the deep state, specific cognition, perception is not available. Why not available? Indriyas are withdrawn. All indriyas are withdrawn. So therefore, the Chidabhasa in the available in the nadis of different indriyas with different functions, not available in the deep state. But Samanya Chidabhasa is available. Otherwise, what will happen? The body will not continue. So therefore, say ekam samanya vrittim pratipadyate gains. So what is the purpose of samanya vritti and vishesha vritti? Though we have seen, author has not explained, he explains now. Samanya vrittirya tatra jivanayopapadyate. Vishesha vrittayo dehe shabdadyalochanodyataha. Tatra ya samanya vritti add sa. Ya samanya vritti add sa. Jivanaya upapadyate. Jivanaya upapadyate. Dehe vishesha vrittayaha shabdadi alochanodyataha. Shabdadi alochanodyataha. Tatra means among the two vrittis, two functions of Chidabhasa, Samanya and Vishesha, among them, Tatra, Ya Samanya vritti, whatever the general function of the Chidabhasa, which is available all along in the entire body, say that vritti, what for it is useful? Jivanaya upapadyate. For our sustenance, for our living, it is available. For sustenance, if body has to sustain itself, the general Chidabhasa must be there. Upapadyate. Pranas come in this category. Because suppose in sleep, pranas stop, what will happen? So therefore, pranas also have to function. So therefore, pranas come under the Samanya category. But perception come under the Vishesha category. So therefore, Jivanaya upapadyate, useful for Samanya vritti. That is what is Samanya vritti. Whereas, Dehe Shabda Vishesha vrittayaha. The Vishesha vritti is the specific mode of Chidabhasa available in the ear, eyes, etc. Shabdadi alochanodyataha. It is like this. Shabdadi alochane udyataha. Shabdadi alochane. Alochane means in perceiving or in perception of Shabdadi, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Udyataha. Udyata means are active, are diligent. So Udyataha are active, are diligent. So Vishesha vrittis are busy in giving us the perceptual knowledge, whereas the Samanya vritti sustains the body. That's why, so see, in the waking and dream state, Samanya vritti and Vishesha vrittis are there. In the deep sleep state, only Samanya vritti is there. Means Samanya vritti is all along in the waking, dream and deep sleep state. Because of it, the body goes on functioning in general. Whereas specific seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, etc. perception, only in terms of waking and the dream, the Vishesha vrittis are there. In the dream, external sense organs may not have been used, but the sense centers are there functioning and they are giving us the, that means the Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. In this way, so the author concludes that I have explained you the Pravesha Vakya. So Pravesha Vakya, word by word meaning I have given. Now, the tenability of this will be discussed. Is it given to reasoning? Let us see now. That is what first he concludes and says. So what is the reasoning behind this? That is he is going to explain. Praveshavakyam padashastatparyacha sputikrutam tadanugrahako nyaya idanim pravicharyate. Praveshavakyam padashaha tatparyacha sputikrutam tadanugrahakaha nyayaha idanim pravicharyate. Tadanugrahakaha nyayaha idanim pravicharyate. Praveshavakyam, the Praveshavakya we have seen now. Padashaha tatparyacha sputikrutam. Sputikrutam explained how padashaha, word by word, and word by word, not simply just giving the meaning. Tatparyacha. What is the tatparya? Essence or import of each word, like that shura, etc. What is meant by that? So with that means meaning wise and also its import wise, sputikrutam is clarified, explained. Now, what is being discussed? Tadanugrahakaha nyayaha. Tadanugrahaka means tatparyasya anugrahakaha. Whatever the import that you have seen of this particular Praveshavakya, it's nyayaha, the reasoning behind that, the tenability of this idanim pravicharyate is now being pravicharyate, is being discussed. So what is being discussed now is the tenability of this. What is the tenability? How come the Atma enter the body? Why? It is not possible. Atma is aparichinnaha. Body is parichinna, limited. Limitless cannot enter the limited. How is it possible? Etc. All those things, the reasonings are now being discussed. Pravicharite, discussed. So for that, the doubt is like this. So we have seen, now he poses the doubt. Devadatta parichinna saunshaschato griham vishet. Niraunshas sarvagaschatma katham dehe vishedasau. So why this the reasoning has to be seen? Because there appears to be something incongruous there. What is it? The doubt is like this. Anvaya devadattaha parichinnaha saunshascha ataha griham vishe atma niranshaha sarvagascha asau dehe katham vishet asau dehe katham vishet. So devadattaha parichinnaha. So example of a gentleman, Mr. Devadatta. Is he limited or not, or limitless? We are referring to his body, not Atma Swarupa. Atma Swarupa, then he is not Devadatta also. How can you say Atma Swarupa? I told you no. Brahma doesn't need ticket. Sometime I told you. Okay. So Sarvavyapi Brahma doesn't need ticket. So like that. So that is that Devadatta is a limited individual, therefore he says, and also not limited Parichina, Saunshascha, Avayavas are there, so parts, different parts are there, therefore what he can do, what does he do? Griham Vishe, he enters the Griha, the house. Mr. Devadatta can enter a house or say, you entering the hall. Why? Because you are parichinnaha, limited. So, kalataha, before that time, 7 o'clock, you are not here. So like that. Again, your dimension is limited. Hall is bigger than you. So, saunshascha, you have got the legs to walk, etc. Like that. So, saunshascha, therefore, griham vishet, you can enter the hall, he can enter the house. Whereas Atma is like this. What is it? Atma niranshaha sarvagascha. Nirangsha without part, Niravayavaha, without any limbs as such. Again, see. And therefore, see, Sangsha means you have got the legs, so you can what? Walk. You can see the roads also. Is it not? So like that, you can sit and all that. Atma doesn't have legs. How can he walk? How can he enter? Atma, how roads Atma will see? Have no eyes, etc. So like this. So whereas Atma Nirangshaha, without the avayava, Sarvagascha, Sarvyapi, from where he can go to where, because everywhere Atma is there. So therefore, Asau means this Atma, Dehe Katham Vishet. How can he enter the body? Means it is not possible. For Atma to enter the body is not possible. So a limited individual like Devadatta can enter some house or some place he can enter. So therefore, how this Pravesha is spoken, what is the reasoning behind that? The doubt correct or not? Yes, it is true. It is true. So then, how is it so? Is now being explained. We'll see. Om Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahi Mahisha Gobrahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Vashatu Parjanyaha Prithvi Sasya Shalini Deshoyam Shobharahitah Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaha Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhave Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om